Aaron Glenn was asked by you, Kaz, before the bye week started, how is this Jets team going to approach the trade deadline? Here's what Coach Glenn said.
I would say this. No, I can't say that because that's what Parcells told me. But listen, everybody listens. That doesn't mean that you act on anything. You know, when someone calls, you listen. But action speaks louder than words. You know, so I would just put it like that. Because if someone wants to trade for you, you know, I'm trading you. Trust me. No, I got to keep you around. I got to keep you around too, man.
Well, we're not trading you, Kaz, and I'm glad that Glenn's not going to trade you either.
Two ones for Kaz?
2 1s?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll think about it. No, look. They already traded Carter, and now it's about what do they do the rest of this roster and how do they attack this deadline. Is it of your opinion that they should be major sellers, meaning Breece, Quinnen, Quincy? You're taking calls on all these guys, and you're like, you know what? We really don't know if we should keep these guys around, and these aren't our players, and we should really be drafting, like building that stockpile of picks for the future. What is your sense on how this Jets team is going to approach the deadline?
No, I think what Glenn was saying there basically is you listen, but it's got to be the right offer to move guys. And, Michael Carter was a spare part at this point, right? He's a backup. So they moved off of him. But for the players you're talking about, I think you'd have to have a really strong offer to move those guys. I don't think this isn't baseball and you just trade guys away and call guys up from AAA. Like they have a season to play still. They have 9 games left. I think they're hopeful that they can be competitive in 2026, and you're going to need some of these players to do that. Like this was not a full tear down rebuild job by Aaron Glenn, right? Though I know they're 1-7, but I don't think any of us expected that because we thought the roster was better. So this isn't the situation where, the 2019, they traded away a lot of players. Leonard Williams was the headliner, but then they traded a bunch of other guys because that sort of felt like, okay, they got to tear this down and just start over. And you knew Joe Douglas had to just load up on draft picks. I don't get the sense that's where they are right now. I think it's going to be about value. Like Quincy Williams is the interesting one to me because he's going to be 30 years old next season. You just paid Jamie Sherwood a lot of money. I don't think you're investing in a linebacker, a second linebacker. So I think Quincy's probably going to walk in the offseason. So do you try to spin him just for something right now? And do you feel good about Kiko and the way he played when Quincy was out and feel like you can replace him? So he's the one to me that's kind of the one to watch now. The other big names, I'd be surprised if they moved. I mean, Breece, I know Breece is the one we talked about a ton. And the part you asked Ryan about, like, their guys, we don't know. None of us know. Like, do they think Breece is one of their guys? Do they not? Do they think they might franchise tag him? I mean, it's a big chunk of money. Do they think they could re-sign him to an extension in the offseason? These are answers we don't know, and so it's a big part of the equation here. And how much money they going to spend in free agency? Do they think they could get comp picks? A comp pick if he left. But to me, I don't think anyone's going anywhere in the Breece, Quinnen. Who else have we talked about? That category. Quincy's an interesting one. Will McDonald. I don't know if we've talked about Will. He's an interesting one to me because I don't feel like he fits their defense. He's got 3 sacks. He comes off the field an awful lot, which leads to your favorite player, Michael Clemens being out there. Brandon McGregor's been out there a lot. So, like, I'm just reading the tea leaves. Do they like him? Do they feel like they had bigger defensive ends in Detroit, Glenn? They had 270, 280. Will's like a 235 guy, 240. So do you look at him and he's under control for another 2 years, I think, if you pick up his option. Yeah. So would a team give you a second round pick for Will McDonald?
There's talent.
Pass rush is hard to find.
Yeah,
and talent, and pass rush is hard to find. So, like, do you do that? Those are kind of the 2 guys I have my eye on.